Yeah, we got the last bit of Opie and Anthony. Intern David gets a happy ending. This has been jokes, him going in there. He has come out, and he's just sort of, but he hasn't got up to the hand job bit, I don't think. Yeah, they're just kind of going through what happened, like every step of the thing. So yeah, let's go. I've gone back a bit too, but yeah, let's go.
Good.
Every time.
She didn't give a
And that was
fuck.
pretty much most of the conversation. That was like all the conversation.
He could have said, I throw shoes at President Bush, and she would have had the same reaction. She didn't listen to a word that idiot said. I sound like a good job. And he's having a real conversation with her.
Oh. Oh. What do you do, man? It's just, he probably gave her a card and here's my
I'm
card.
an administrative assistant.
And she said to everything.
What is an administrative assistant at our radio station?
Different,
like the worst job on earth.
different inflections of Right. I have this much money. And I'm running
like the
out.
worst job.
All right, here we go. David talks about how the massage was.
Yeah, he also enjoyed the massage, like Bob
And
Kelly
this is
does.
like a real professional massage.
Right.
She's putting all the lotions, all the creams. She's moving her hands up and down my body, up my back, on my ass. She's moving on my legs, on my feet, every single. She's moving her fingers on my in each individual toe, each individual finger.
Where on the ass did she massage?
She massaged on the whole, up and down the butt cheeks, and all up and down the legs, in the crevices of the crotch.
Did she go in the balloon knot?
She
got there.
Her fingers grazed that area.
That's what Bob Kelly said would happen. Yeah. That if you're lucky, she'll graze your asshole.
That little taint in that little area. And he seems so new.
Yeah.
That she probably was like, wow, nice new man's asshole. It was just, it was all young and delicious for her. She's just rubbing it.
Her fingers grazed that area.
The asshole.
The asshole, and then her fingers grazed the outer skin of the ball sack. The outer skin of the ball sack.
Okay.
How did that feel?
It felt very good.
So you like when you touched on the outer skin of the ball sack?
Did you ask him when he filled up?
Oh yeah, later.
Okay, okay.
But he sounds like the description he's giving is the same tone a doctor uses when he's telling you where he found tumors and lumps.
Right. The outer skin of the ball sack.
He would just say the sack, the outer skin of the sack. There was nothing sexy about David's description at all.
Yeah. Unbelievable. All right. Where are we at here?
8.
Okay, David is asked to turn over. He thinks the massage is over.
Right.
And she was like, okay, turn around, turn around. I said, oh, you want me to turn around? Yes. And I'm thinking of it as, okay, I guess it's over. I guess it's over now. I'm thinking to myself, I didn't say that out loud. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I guess it's over now. She's telling me to turn around, I guess it's over now. Boy, was I wrong. It was not over in the slightest bit. It was not over in the slightest bit.
The innocence of this kid is
I guarantee he knows how to spell golly gee willikers. Like no one ever wrote it down. I'm sure David wrote down golly gee willikers.
Boy, was I wrong.
Well, I tell you something.
He thought that the grazing of the outer ball sack was going to be the big thrill of the whole operation.
Oh, he didn't. Something horrible is coming.
He had no idea the
Boy,
best
was
was yet
he
to
wrong.
come. Right. Boy, was I wrong.
Where is that little bastard at?
We're going to get him in as soon as this part is over. And then we'll get him.
Motherfucker, I told him to look at him.
He's here. I see him popping around, but we want to get this audio on the air first. David talks about the masseuse pleasuring him.
Yeah, this is where it gets raunchy.
You could tell that I was getting excited. So she started to get slowly get more and more forceful with her hands.
Okay.
And then after a couple minutes, it turned into a real full-fledged hand job. If I can I
Has he ever had one?
No.
That's what we're getting at.
He's kissed a girl. That's it.
That's right.
I mean,
She
now,
was dead.
hand job. If I can I real hand job.
We just say that. Okay.
I can say hand job. This is going to air on XM, so I can say hand job. And at this point, I'm super excited. At this point,
Yeah, arrogant he's getting. That motherfucker said, I know what to say on radio, bitch.
Oh, yeah, this guy. He's going to be our boss someday. It's just how it works in this company.
Handjob, this is going to air on XM, so I can say handjob. And at this point, I'm super excited. At this point, whoa, I'm super excited.
Oh.
Super Jew.
He was so excited after all this was happening.
Yeah.
The post-interview, just the post-interview, took 45 minutes.
I understand.
Like, he was sitting there talking every detail. Like, the stuff that's not on this tape is him going, and then they asked for my ID. So I gave them my ID. And then they looked at it, and I said, all right.
All right, let's get to the good stuff.
But you gotta
yourself,
gotta love every second of his experience in this. That it's vivid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want to play this before we get him in live, because this is like right after the experience. David explains he started to get frisky.
Yes, he did.
Did he use the word frisky?
He sure did.
And then I was getting a little frisky at that point.
Fucking Aunt David.
Wow. Isn't that what Marion Ross said before she was gonna fuck
Tom Bosley. And by
Mr.
frisky,
Cunningham.
by frisky, he means he grabbed her like De Niro grabbed Ileana Douglas in Shakespeare.
I got you now, bitch.
Hello, officer, am I in trouble? Bites her face.
Wow.
His favorite sex scene
I
ever.
got you now.
He's tolerating her shitty jokes all night. I'm drinking sea breezes. I hope you can afford them.
Darling.
Tanner in Fargo writes, David is like Borat without the accent. Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Whoa.
David saying, wah. Super excited. Should be a sound drop. Yes, okay.
He's so
And then-
vivid, though. You can feel
I
it.
love this.
Wow.
David talking about getting frisky here.
And then I was getting a little frisky at that point. Me.
Okay.
I was getting frisky.
What did you do? What's frisky?
I proceeded to touch her. You did? I certainly did.
Was it welcome?
Yes, it was welcomed.
Where'd you touch her?
On her back.
Okay.
I put my hand on her back and was rubbing her back gently. What?
I'm gonna be quite honest.
Yeah.
His newness
Yeah.
is making me like rejuvenate my lack of newness. Like I'm like,
You're excited
wow,
for it again.
This is exciting.
This is-
I wish I could.
This is like a brand new toy, this David.
Yeah.
I need to watch an Asian girl run around a room with a meatloaf hat in a room full of Komodo dragons. His happiness is just so.
The threshold
amazing,
changes after a long time. You can't get excited until it's at a certain point.
I can't. I have to watch like I watch fisting, like just some guy putting his whole hand in the bitch's pussy. It's like I'm like, oh, there you go. It's filling up now.
This is
It's filling up. This is so amazing. That this whole thing.
Yeah, this is the beginning stages of sexual perversion. Fast forward a few years, he's going to be in a dungeon somewhere in high heels, like on his tippy toes, hoping he could, like, balance himself so he doesn't choke himself.
And remember this moment. Remember this moment. I don't know if you remember this if you're a cartoon watcher.
Yeah.
Old school cartoons.
Yeah.
Yogi Bear and the Japanese bear, the picnic basket bear. You remember that episode where the Chinese bear came from? He said, like, look, the ranger's like, don't feed him picnic basket food.
Right.
And he said, okay, no problem. And Yogi was like, hey, try this. And the bear just got strung out. Picnic basket! And just started flipping people over chairs and beating their asses for picnic basket food.
Can we find
That's
that clip?
this kid. It's the
Eli,
Chinese
find that
picnic.
clip in the
oh,
back.
it's great.
Oh, yeah, right.
And he's him. He comes in there straight laced, and it's over now.
He walked out of there, and like I was down the block, so I was meeting him. So we were meeting him before I was even close enough to hear him speak. He just stopped, smiled ear to ear, and gave me a big thumbs up. It was great.
All right, let's get back to this. So Dave explains he started to get frisky. We're in the middle of that still.
While she was giving me the hand job.
Okay.
And I was really frisky, and I was really getting like super excited. Whew. Well, super excited, super frisky. So I took my hand and placed it under her whatever. I don't even know what the hell she was wearing under, and I was massaging her back underneath her shirt, the back underneath the shirt, and I felt her back and the back strap of her bra.
Did that excite you?
It did excite me.
Someone is saying we got to get all this up online. They all should be ringtones. There's a lot of ringtones in here.
I want to find a place to air the complete 40-minute interview.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe a little podcast or
I'm
something.
amazed, dude. This
It's a
is
little
so.
podcast.
I don't remember when. I think I got my first pussy at 13.
Mm-hmm.
But I still wasn't even innocent. I'm a piece of shit. I think I always been. And I mean, this kid, the joy of his first fucking piece of, it's just it's
Hand
beautiful.
job.
It's hand job.
Hand
Not even
job.
ass. I touched her bra. I tell you,
He probably just
can I tell you
Bra.
an innocent moment that still gets me horny, like in terms
of
of
course.
sexuality,
Of course.
but it's still creepy, but it's still innocent, is when a girl wants to give you some pussy and just watching new panties come down to the part where the ass starts, where it's half ass meat and hips, when you just know that pussy's about to happen. That's still the thing. The regular sex thing that'll still get me is just getting ready to see new pussy, not even seeing it. Fucking great.
Hey, I just realized we do have our own channel. We could play the full interview at 11.
Yeah.
I mean, we should warn the people. It might get a little slow, but
Yeah, points, but I mean,
Is it
it's
worth it?
fun, yeah.
you think it's worth it?
Yeah.
All right. Can you get that?
Yeah, I'll do it while
All
you're
right.
interviewing
We'll try
the
to
chick.
play the whole interview at 11, the long form. Something a little different today.
Yeah.
What the hell? David continues to touch the masseuse.
And I proceeded to move my hands.
Where'd you move them to?
To the front of her, to her front area.
To her stomach?
Yes,
And?
her breasts.
You touched her breasts?
I didn't. When I say touched her breast, I didn't actually touch her full-fledged breast. I touched her breast with the bra while the bra was on.
But under the shirt.
I touched her breast under the shirt with a bra on, with bra on.
And it was welcomed.
With bra on.
I
heard.
I was grazing. I wasn't like squeezing it and grabbing it. I was caressing it and I was slowly massaging it gently. I wasn't caressing. I wasn't squeezing it and it was welcomed. Yes.
I can't wait to talk to him live.
Did you catch that?
What
I'm
part?
gonna tell you what he was doing.
Yeah.
He wasn't sure what to do. Mm-hmm. So this motherfucker was being a creep. It was the equivalent of looking under a girl's skirt on the train. It's like he was touching places just to see if he was going to be told not to.
Right, he didn't know what was allowed.
He was just being a dirty little sneak. A dirty little sneak. I'm telling you, you opened up some real bad shit right here.
I think so too.
Just a fucking little piece of garbage.
Yeah,
David
I
is.
think you're right.
Yes, he is.
A sneaky little piece of
We're
garbage.
starting David out with a little pot, just a little bit, a little taste of pot, and man, he's gonna be a meth head.
Oh, his first rim job, his first full mouth on his dick.
Oh.
He's gonna do one of those warps from the Stargate, just back to pyramid time. It's gonna just take him back.
He's gonna end up selling his own body to get money so he can
Oh, he.
continue
If you
down
can
this
find
road.
picnic basket, please do.
Yeah, hopefully we can find it.
Picnic basket.
David talks about the size of his penis.
Yes.
All right, we'll skip that track.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah.
Why?
I was kidding.
Oh. Not that I want to hear about his dick.
Because that's what I am wondering, little Jew boy. I wonder about his little circumcised
Well,
knob.
let's guess.
Probably
Does he say
packing.
how big it is?
He gives a number.
You know he's gonna lie.
I don't think he's lying.
No, actually,
I'm gonna go with 4 inches.
I bet he's 6 to 7.
All right,
I bet he's
Patrice
not
is 6 to
packing.
7.
Between 5 1/4 and 5 1/2.
You think so?
I know.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I can sense by his dumb glasses.
All right. and
Now,
what do you-
God
wait,
just
Jimmy,
doesn't
what do you say?
make... God does
5 1/2
great
to 6
things,
1/2?
man.
No, 5 1/4 to 5 1/2.
I'm gonna call, what the? All right.
I'd say he's about 6, 7. I just think...
6 to 7.
Yeah, God just doesn't
no.
do that, man. God will not let that boy have a small
Oh
dick.
fucking no. I'm gonna go.
God allows children to have their arms cut off at Calcutta.
Good point. Good point.
Very fair.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
allows genocide, so he'll allow that asshole to have a
Nice.
small dick.
He's got nothing.
You think...
I'm going nothing.
Really? Nothing?
My official guess is 4 inches.
And he has, you know what though, you're right, because he doesn't even, because I bet you Sam's packing, because Sam he has cock shortness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So David doesn't even have that assuredness like he has a big dick. You might be right.
Yeah.
I'm drifting
No.
off of it. I'm still going to stick with 6.
6. All right, here we go.
And then I was really super excited.
were you packing a full rod?
I was packing a full rod.
How big would you assume?
What was a good close to 4.5, 5 inches? Okay.
Wait, what did he say? 4.5 to 5.5?
4.5 to 5, but keep playing the track before you give any credit.
All right, Jimmy might be leading. I said 4. Jimmy said 5.5, pretty much on the nose.
5.25 to 5.5.
Yeah. Well, that's close enough. Hold on.
And then I was really super excited.
Were you packing a full rod?
I was packing a full rod.
How big would you assume?
What was a good close to 4.5, 5 inches?
Okay.
It was good. That's my normal, like 5. I pretty much say at 5, maybe sometimes 5.5.
But you'll max out around 5, 5.25?
Yes.
Okay.
I will, yes.
Jimmy nailed it. Jimmy nailed it.
Yep.
Right on the money.
Fucking did,
Who's the
yeah.
kid? Who's the kid?
That's right. I don't know what stocks to pick. But you show me a fucking intern, I'll tell you how big his dick is from 2 miles away.
You're the
Who
cock
has-
kid.
Who has the biggest dick out of all the interns?
I don't know. And
I'm asking Norton. He's
Oh.
a dick size expert.
all right, line them up.
Who
How
are
many
the
interns
interns?
we got today? We got
4.
Yeah, line them up after the break.
I mean,
when we bring in the
Your
penthouse
feel,
pet.
because that was just a feel, right?
Yeah.
Dave, you
Yeah.
just had a feel?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're going to line them up, and Jimmy's going to tell who has the biggest cock among them, okay? And they should write it down.
Okay.
Steve, get this going.
I already know.
They hold it to their chest. Jimmy will guess, and then they'll reveal. And we don't want any lying by these fuckers. David gets the 2-minute warning. What's this about there, Sam?
Well, there is a time restriction to how long you're allowed to be on the, masseuse table.
Okay.
And David found that out the hard way.
All right.
And she proceeded to stroke me like, oh, yes, yes. That was me saying, oh, yes, oh, yes. My arms were both around her. Oh, yes, oh, yes. I was trying to...
His arms were around her. Not Gone with the Wind, you asshole. You're blowing a load. She's paying off his slavery ship debt.
Paying off the wolf. Paying off the wolf.
And he says it like it should be a comic book thought bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what he spells it.
She just wants to get the promotion to nails, and he's holding her.
Oh, my God. That's so fucked up. The nail promotion. Can I move to feet now? Oh,
No,
please.
and I figured out the whole hierarchy. You start with the Yankee Cranky shop, then you go to nails, and then, if you're really lucky, sushi waitress.
Nigga, that is the queen of third worlders. Or breaking down old computer parts for the Mercury.
David gets the 2-minute warning.
And she proceeded to stroke me like, oh, yes, yes. That was me saying, oh, yes. My arms were both around her. I'm, oh, yes. I was trying to say that on purpose, trying to make myself go faster. And then she proceeded to say, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. And then I proceeded to say, oh, no. I said, oh, no. Yeah.
He said that out loud?
Oh, no.
Oh.
And she's like, yes, 2 minutes. Yes, 2 minutes left. And so I proceeded to say, moan and say, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And she got excited.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. We got to get David in here.
We're going to.
Let him have it, Norton. Let him have
We
it.
will. We have one more track, and then it's David live on the show. I just want to get the pure innocence of
Let him,
what happened right
let
after.
Him keep the illusion.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And she got excited.
Yeah.
And she was like, and she kind of looked on her face like, oh, yes. And she was really excited. If I can say the words can I say the words that she said to me?
Yeah.
She said, oh, come. She said that, not me. She said, oh, come.
It sounded just like that, too. God bless him. Oh, come. COOM. God, I love that boy.
He was convinced, that, by the way, that she really liked him.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we're going to get into all that. One more track here. David talks about making cumsies.
This is it.
But she's like, oh, come. Yes, come.
And then did you?
Eventually, yes, I did. Yes, I did, eventually.
Did you make the 2-minute mark?
I think it was way past 2 minutes. I think she forgot about the 2 minutes after that. She forgot about the 2 minutes.
Do you think that you just got her so excited that she forgot?
I think so. I think so.
Did she clean you up?
She proceeded to take another towel and yes, she cleaned me up. Yes, she certainly did.
How far did it shoot?
If I can be on, it did not shoot at all.
Did you just kind of gurgle over like a volcano?
Yes, it certainly did. Yes, it did. Zero. It wasn't a shooting. No shooting at all.
All right, listen, there's two things going
his
on.
dick fucking vomited like Bon Scott in the car.
There's two things going on. He either has some kind of medical issue, or this guy jerks off so much there's just nothing
It's a
going
lot
on.
of jerking. It's a lot of jerking.
Here's what that is. He has so much cum rushing to get out. It just bumped into each other.
It got stuck at the tip.
Yeah, he wanted to come so bad, his body couldn't, the muscles couldn't tighten. There's too much cum around.
And subsequently, my cum just kind of poured out.
His dick hemorrhaged.
All right, we got David in studio too, so we thought this would be fun. So we got the Penthouse Pet of the Year in studio, and we got David who just came for the first time with a woman. Right,
Who's
David?
this motherfucker here? He's new, isn't he?
That's Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Good old Joe?
Did you write down your cock size yet, Joe? Oh yeah. All right, good.
How are we going to prove
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
not lying?
We
Gotta kind of. You can prove it. Other than that, we have to take their fucking. We have to take their word for that.
Yeah.
Because if we're guessing on how long they are, then they could be
They are.
lying.
This
You
is
know?
this is David. He just got his
David.
first.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
What?
I heard all about your skanky story.
What do you think of it?
I think that you're a crazy fucker. That's what I think.
Thank you.
So,
I think you have a way with the Asian women.
so
The
David,
Asian persuasion.
you enjoyed the Yankee Cranky Shop?
Definitely, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. At first I was a little disappointed, but then
Why
it
were you
got better.
disappointed?
Because a certain individual was making a big deal about the table shower, and like that's the best thing. You got to get the
A
table.
certain individual. What are you, an asshole? Say Bobby Kelly, you piece of shit. Bobby was hyping it up, and it
Certain
wasn't shit.
certain Mr. Bob Kelly was hyping up the table shower, and the table shower was nothing.
But listen, before you get all fucked up, David, there's a word called synergy. Now, DL said this, Bobby said this, and Opie said that. And together, all of that ended up with this wonderful story that we enjoyed. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
We were all in on this thing.
Don't forget
for you,
that
David.
table bath was a part of your greatness.
Part of the cab fare and everything else that went on to make for a pleasurable experience.
Don't
for
be
you.
ungrateful, you son of a bitch.
Hey, you motherfucker. So, what else do we want to ask David? Are you going to make this a regular thing now, David?
I don't know. I mean,
Did your mommy and daddy find out?
no, they didn't find out.
No.
Have you been back to see this woman since?
No, it's just on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to go back to see her? Is she your girlfriend now?
I don't know about that. I would want to if I could afford it. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but
What was the best part? Besides, like, the cumsies, I guess. I mean, what was the best part of the experience? What was...
The cumsies, nigga.
Well, I understand that, but, like, I understand that, but I guess,
Come.
like,
yeah, that's true.
you were hoping the shower was going to be amazing.
I was hoping the shower.
That sucked. What was the best?
Oh, other than the cumsies.
Yes, 'cause that's the
What would
obvious.
you do again at a massage
What was
parlor
it-
other than the cumsies?
What was the moment where you're like, holy crap,
Well, the
that's
whole
cool?
the whole entire
The
like
kicking in the asshole, the
the whole entire massage was pretty incredible. Like the way she did perform the actual massage, like with the you know the different points on the body and the
Was it
different, like,
pressure or
pressure points?
or
Yeah,
was
that
it
all-
bullshit? Well, it felt good, like you felt relaxed
I
afterwards.
did feel relaxed after that. Yeah, it was. The whole entire massage was actually really good. A really good experience.
yeah.
Bless him. God bless David. That's legendary status. That is. He smashed that, and it's like a robot. It was Jim Milton was right. It was like a doctor or like a professor talking about a body. Like it was so kind of detached from it until I started getting excited, and then he started remembering it and going, whoa, whoa. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, very fucking good. Very good. Intern David fucking rules. I need a new Intern David now as well. I can't even remember the ones I've done of him. I've done his first appearance, something else, and now this. Should have to request a new Intern David, because I've got Opie and Anthony, the two-headed girl, Opie and Anthony, Bobo, Bobo's first appearance. Yeah. But yeah, bless him. Right. That's kind of as well. It's, in a way, that's kind of cruel because he wouldn't have the best experience of his life and then can't afford to do it again. But still, I suppose he's knocked one out to that plenty of times now. That's jokes. Yeah. Intern David's a legend. But that's the reaction. Sweet.